Good evening. I think this might be a little bit of a crazy one. I'm gonna have to try to manifest some Adderall to get through it. I don't know. There's a lot to this, and I don't want to talk too much about people in this story because I still have hope for it. But I'll get into it. Okay, my brother is dating a girl. They're going on 3 years now, I think. 2 of those years, actually all of those years, um, she's been married to another man, which he was aware of. Um, so okay, so we weren't off to a great start. I actually really liked her though, a lot. I didn't really get along with my brother's last girlfriend. She was not very nice. And I think my brother had PTSD from that because he really wanted me and this new girl to get along, and we did. I've grown up a bit. I know how to handle things like an adult and just be respectful and whatever. Also, I should add, I might have the best brother in the world. He's a very good guy. Heart's always in the right place. Chess genius. He's a teacher, actually. So he's that kind of guy. Obsessed with appearances, prim and proper, but it's kind of funny when I mess with him a little bit and say, bro, you don't have to wear a suit, we're going to Applebee's, that kind of and yeah. So I wanted the relationship to work for them as well, and I feel like I did okay. I mean, honestly, she gave me a lot of gifts that were very personal and special to me, which I still have. And I honestly, it's just I could never really afford to give her something nice back, and I never really got to see those two for a while because they were sneaking around so much that they were mortified of this third guy finding out that they were sneaking around. I don't really know. It's weird, okay? And they lived in another town. But my brother would pop by my apartment or whatever, or my parents' house, and be like, this is from her. And it made me feel good and happy, and I liked her. I would text her. Her and I texted back and forth. I even was like, hey, let's all meet. Let's do some lunch. Let's get Arby's or something. And that was fun. It was a good time. They get really mushy, and it's a little annoying, but whatever. It's stuff that you'd see in high school or anime. Oh, my heart's going doki doki. Ah, oh, really over the top. And every time they kiss, they can't just do a little they have to go mwah and make the big. It's annoying. Okay, I'm getting more annoyed with it as I talk about it, so I'm gonna move on. So things were going very well. They moved in together, I don't even know, less than a year ago. But, the first 2 years were pretty much ghost town. I wouldn't see the two of them together. I think I saw them together once. But, he was always there going to visit and stuff. So my mom, a couple months ago, she was like, hey kids, I'm putting together a trip for you. My mom takes me on a lot of trips. I'm just realizing that the last video was also a trip that my mom just took me on. And I don't know why my mom became a New Yorker there. Sorry, Mom. But she was like, okay, everyone's invited. We're going to go. Apparently my stepdad, her husband, the place he works just allows the employees to it's a rotation, and there's just this mansion on a hill, and every employee gets a turn with it for a weekend, which is awesome, and the place was amazing. But we were all invited, and that was cool. So when I will add about my brother, once he started with his last girlfriend and this girlfriend, his availability just kind of plummets. Um, he pretty much will choose the girl to hang out with over me, which I guess, makes some sense. I guess I feel kind of like more like I need him more than he needs me, which is okay. I'm the little brother, so um, it kind of hurts sometimes, frankly. Like, especially because like my whole life, I always wanted to do Pokemon stuff with my brother, who usually did for the first, like, I don't know, once we got to like the fourth grade area, he kind of moved on, I guess. And so I would always be like, hey, pick up the DS. Let's, dust off Diamond and Pearl to a battle. And he would say, I don't know where my DS is. That's him straightening his anime glasses and making them go white and go shing. Yeah, anyway. And I just kind of stopped asking him. He still played with me every once in a while. But apparently the new girlfriend likes Pokemon, and so instantly he's like a super fan now. He camped out at Walmart for Pokemon card boxes, like a week ago, and I basically have to like write him like a strongly worded letter explaining why I would love to have a 10-minute Pokemon battle with him in order for him to say, okay, fine. So that hurts a little bit. That's completely unrelated to the story, by the way. So the trip, 4th of July weekend, we're gonna go to this mansion. Cool. Everyone's invited, even her, which I had no problem with, and I thought it would be fun. I had some surgery, like a month ago now. No, it was more than that. A month and some change. And my brother was like, geez, I should probably come into town to visit you, make sure you're recovering okay, because I was like out of it. Jesus Christ, I'm sorry. I thought that was so nice. I work second shift. I start at 4 o'clock. He knows that. I've been working this shift for a very, very, very long time. He knows that. So the day he said he was going to come visit, I said, I've been having trouble getting up. I'm going to leave my door unlocked. Just come in, bang on my bedroom door, wake me up, and we can hang out. So I was really excited. I went to bed, and I pretty much I woke up. I have to start getting ready for work at 3:20. So I'm already kind of getting in the work mindset at 3 o'clock. Check my phone the day he said he was going to come visit. In immense pain, by the way, from the surgery. Check my phone, it's 2:48, and he's not even here. So, and he didn't message me at all, so I was like, okay, he's just not coming. So it was really hot. I had to wear this big bandage thing. I was literally covered in bandages from the surgery, and it was really hot. So I just said, okay, I'm gonna strip because I'm in my house and he's not coming, and it's so hot in here. So I did. I went back to bed. I don't know what time it happened, but he came, and he didn't just come visit me. He decided to bring his girlfriend, which is fine, and their 13-year-old niece, which is great, especially because I'm an adult man who's naked, which always famously is not an issue to anybody. So I woke up, kind of covered myself a little bit, still really tired. I see my brother's head pop into my drawer, and then I see this kid and the girlfriend also come in, and I just said, I said it like this. I'm gonna reenact it. I said, "Oh my God, why is there a child here?" I said it like that. I kind of yelled it. I was laughing, but I was naked, and I'm not risking any of that. I don't even want her in my bedroom. That's kind of weird. So I see my brother's girlfriend take her niece by like the shoulder, and they both kind of went towards the stairs. I had just got a new kitten also, which she was in the video like 2 nights ago. Very cute. And I was like, here, bring little kitty over and play with her niece while I get decent, stuff like that. My brother said, okay. And I watched him follow them with the cat. And I was, okay, I got dressed and whatever. Come downstairs, the house is just empty. My brother is like standing by the door. And he's like, well, she had a stomach ache, so she's gonna sit in the car. And I was like, oh, that sucks because I thought we were gonna visit. And he's like, well, she's got a really big stomach ache. And I said, okay, well, maybe, I don't know, can you ask her to come back? It'll be fun. And he went out, and I watched them talk. And I watched him through my window, like Squidward looking at SpongeBob and Patrick and that meme. And I watched him, and I could see his like body language going like that. So, okay, I knew something was a little weird. He comes back and, yeah, it's like a really bad headache, really bad stomach ache. I mean, so yeah, okay, whatever. I didn't think anything was that strange. I thought like, I don't know. So I was like, here, I've been collecting Pokemon cards since I was like 5, and I've got some really cool ones that you can have, and she can have, and even the niece can have. So like, pick out ones that, excuse me, it sounds like I'm about to cry, but I'm not. I mean, I could, but I'm not. I said, pick out some cards for everybody, you know, like, this will be fun. Here's a card book that I don't use. You know, put together a little album, bring it out. And he did, and I gave him a bunch of stuff. So I found out after he did that, apparently she was just so angry because I screamed at her niece, apparently. So we had been like knowing each other for 2 years. And like, I guess it is a little jarring that I yelled that, but I was naked, and I think that she wouldn't want her 13-year-old niece to see a grown man naked with surgery scars all over. I don't know. I thought I was doing the right thing there. I understand maybe it was a little jarring, but like she hates me now. Like she does not like me now, which is crazy. And it kind of hurts a little bit. I see the things that she's given me, and I just feel really guilty. Like, kind of feeling like I messed up, I guess. But I didn't. I don't think. I don't know. If anyone's even watching this, I guess, like, was I in the wrong? I know in my heart I don't feel like I was, because I sat there trying to make it a nice day for her because I thought she was sick. Which I don't know that, like, intentions don't make things better. But I tried, and I don't know, like, we've texted a couple times since, and it always turns really nasty. Like, this is weird, and I'll tell you it, because I'm very, once I know someone doesn't like me, I have a hard time opening up any kind of vulnerability to them. Like, when I know that she really dislikes me now, I don't want to send a text like, hey, I just want to let you know I am so sorry. I never meant to hurt you, you know, like that. So I awkwardly sent her a message, and I said, I just want you to know that I don't hate you, because my brother kind of made it seem like I did for some reason. And then she was like, okay, why? With like, yeah, I don't know. And I didn't really know how to answer that, so I didn't. And then I was on the phone with my brother today. By the way, that like all this stuff happened like a month ago. And she texted me again, I guess because she heard him on the phone with me. And she just like, well, that clears it all up. Thanks so much. Like, this sarcastic, stupid text. It's like, come on. Like, I even tried again. I don't know what to do, I guess. But the trip was awful, because we just spent the whole time avoiding each other. And I don't know, I'm kind of afraid I'm not going to ever see my brother again, which sounds dramatic, but like, this is, I mean, I don't think I've seen him since, and we used to see each other every day. So like, that's messed up. And I miss him. And like I mentioned before, like, he'll never do the things with me that he wants to do with her. So I don't Like, if he ever has the urge to do something, it won't be with me. He'll just do it with her. So I'm kind of like wondering if I'm gonna see him very much anymore. And it's sad, but that's kind of where things are, and I'm upset, and I'm sad. I'm also very angry, but I guess I'm good at hiding that, right, guys? Come on. Okay, so I guess that brings us to like the outro, if you want to call it that, where I say if you want to tell me a story, to leave a comment, and I'd be really happy to read it or react, quote unquote, to it. I guess like I don't want this to turn into like a react channel or like a commentary channel. I mean, it's not like I'm getting a ton of views anyway, but the ones I do get, I really appreciate you guys. You're so nice to me. It makes me happy, and I would love to hear from you guys. I really am interested in becoming better friends. I might make a Discord server. That's really crazy to say with a 6 subscriber YouTube channel, but like, you never know. One of these days, YouTube could just kind of nudge some people my way, you know? So I'll think about that. I guess send me your virtual support through, don't comment nice things if you don't want to. I don't mean it like that. Just good vibes. Sending vibes my way would be nice, because I miss my brother. All right? I admit it. I miss my brother. So if you wouldn't mind saying hello, sending good vibes, whatever. I hope you have a good night. I do. I mean that. You know I mean that, right? Okay. Bye.